Someone close to you is causing you pain, and they're doing it on purpose. Here's the disturbing truth. Evil people don't always look evil. They smile, they charm, they seem caring. But behind that mask, pure manipulation. The Stoics knew this 2,000 years ago. And today, I'm going to show you the 5 unmistakable signs you're dealing with a toxic person before they destroy your peace of mind. Stay until the end, because I'll reveal a powerful Stoic technique to protect yourself from these people, starting today. I'm talking about colleagues who sabotage you, friends who drain you, even family members who control you. These people are masters of deception. But once you understand these 5 signs, you'll spot them instantly. Marcus Aurelius said, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly." He wasn't being pessimistic. He was preparing himself. And that's exactly what we're doing today, preparing you. Before we start, hit that subscribe button. You won't regret it. Let's dive in. Sign in degree 1. Too charming to be real. If someone seems perfect from day 1, run. These people light up every room. They say exactly what you want to hear. They make you feel special, understood, seen. At first, it's intoxicating. But the Stoics taught us, look beyond the surface. Picture this. You meet someone at a party. They're hilarious, charismatic, magnetic. Everyone loves them. You feel lucky to be in their orbit. But watch what happens over the next few weeks. They dominate every conversation. When you share something personal, they immediately flip it back to themselves. When they don't get attention, they sulk or create drama. That's not charisma. That's narcissism. Epictetus warned us. Don't be deceived by first impressions. A truly good person doesn't need to perform. They don't need constant validation. They show up consistently, not just when there's an audience. Here's how you spot fake charm. Watch how they treat unimportant people, waiters, janitors, subordinates. Notice how they handle rejection. Do they rage or reflect? Count how often they listen versus talk. Real connection is 50-50. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." The truly good don't advertise it. They live it. If someone's charm feels like a performance, trust that feeling. Your intuition is picking up on something your mind hasn't processed yet. Sign in degree 2. 0 empathy. They don't care that you're hurting. Worse, they enjoy it. Empathy is what makes us human. It's what creates connection, compassion, community. But some people are wired differently. Scenario 1. You share something deeply painful. They yawn, check their phone, or say that sucks and change the subject. Scenario 2. You get a promotion. Instead of celebrating, they undermine it. Must be nice having connections, or I could have done that too if I wanted. Scenario 3. Your boss pushes you to exhaustion, ignores your request for time off, and publicly humiliates you in meetings. No guilt, no remorse, no pause. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "We are made for cooperation, like feet, like hands, like eyelids." Someone without empathy breaks this natural order. They see people as tools, not teammates. Seneca added, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." If someone consistently chooses cruelty over kindness, that's not a flaw. That's a choice. Lack of empathy shows up in small moments. They interrupt constantly. Your feelings don't matter. They never ask, "How are you?" unless they need something. They laugh at others' pain, cruelty as entertainment. They take credit for your work. Your effort is invisible to them. You can't fix them. You can't teach them empathy, but you can protect yourself. Epictetus, some things are within our control, and some things are not. Their empathy? Not your job. Your boundaries? Completely your control. Sign in degree 3. Masters of manipulation. They make you question reality itself. Manipulation is evil's favorite weapon. It's invisible, insidious, and incredibly effective. And the worst part? You often don't realize it's happening until the damage is done. You confront them about something hurtful they said. Their response? "I never said that. You're too sensitive. You're remembering wrong." Suddenly, you're the problem. They guilt trip you constantly. "If you really cared about me, you'd do this." After everything I've done for you, I guess I'm just not important to you. You end up apologizing for things you didn't do. They praise you, but only when they need something. You're so talented. By the way, can you help me with this project? You're the only one who can do it right. The compliment is the hook. The request is the trap. Your friends don't really get you like I do. Your family doesn't support your dreams. You don't need them. You have me. Slowly, they cut you off from everyone who might see through them. The Stoics valued clarity of thought above all else. Manipulation clouds your perception. It makes you doubt yourself. It weakens your judgment. Epictetus: first learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak. Know your truth. Stand in it. Don't let anyone rewrite your reality. You constantly feel confused after talking to them. You apologize more than they do. You feel guilty for setting boundaries. You question your own memory and sanity. You're isolated from your support system. Distance creates clarity. The Stoics practiced view from above, stepping back to see situations objectively. When someone manipulates you, create space. Journal about the interactions. Talk to trusted friends. Get perspective. Truth doesn't need manipulation to survive. Sign 4, control freaks. They don't want a relationship. They want a puppet. Controlling people disguise dominance as care. I'm just trying to help you. I know what's best for you. You'll thank me later. But it's not care. It's control. In friendships, they always choose the restaurant, the movie, the activity. Your preferences? Ignored or dismissed. Trust me, you'll love this place. Years later, you realize you haven't made a decision in this friendship. Ever. In relationships, they monitor your phone, demand your passwords, track your location. I just worry about you. Is that so wrong? Yes. That's surveillance, not love. At work, they micromanage every task, refuse to delegate, criticize every decision. Just let me handle it. You always mess it up anyway. Your competence is constantly questioned. Your autonomy is stripped away. Financially, they control all the money. I'll manage our finances. You're not good with numbers. Ask me before you buy anything. Here's your allowance for the week. Financial control is economic imprisonment. Epictetus was born a slave. He knew what it meant to be controlled, but he discovered something powerful. No one can control your inner world without your permission. External control is real, but internal freedom, that's yours to keep or surrender. Marcus Aurelius: you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. You constantly walk on eggshells. You need permission for basic decisions. You feel trapped and anxious. You've lost touch with friends and family. You stopped trusting your own judgment. Controlling people fear your independence because it threatens their power. Your freedom is your responsibility. Set boundaries. Reclaim your choices. Rebuild your support system. Seneca: the point is not to die for your freedom, but to live freely. Start living freely today. Sign 5, pathological liars. If their lips are moving, they're probably lying. We all tell little white lies occasionally. That's human. But pathological liars? They lie about everything, even when the truth would work just fine. It starts small, exaggerating stories to seem more interesting, embellishing achievements to seem more impressive, fabricating details to gain sympathy. Then it escalates, lying about their past, their credentials, their intentions, creating elaborate false narratives, manipulating situations to cover previous lies. Soon, you're living in a hall of mirrors. Nothing is real. They claim qualifications they don't have. They take credit for your ideas. They spread false rumors to eliminate competition. The entire workplace becomes toxic because no one knows what's true. They lie about where they've been, who they've talked to, how they feel. You become a detective in your own relationship, constantly searching for truth. That's exhausting, and it's by design. The Stoics built their entire philosophy on truth. Marcus Aurelius: live your life as if you were to die tomorrow, but learn as if you were to live forever, and learn the truth. Seneca: truth will never be tedious unto him that travels through the nature of things. Truth is the foundation. Without it, everything crumbles. Pathological liars are convincing because they believe their own lies, at least in the moment. They mix truth with fiction, making it harder to detect. They lie confidently, no hesitation, no guilt. They gaslight when caught. You're being paranoid. You misunderstood. Catch them in a lie. Watch their reaction. Honest person admits it, apologizes, corrects it. Pathological liar doubles down, blames you, creates a bigger lie. Lies don't just hurt relationships. They destroy your sense of reality. You start doubting your memory, your perception, your intuition. You become unsure of everything. That's the goal. Confusion is control. Epictetus. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Translation: trust yourself, even when they call you paranoid. Your instincts are often right. Don't gaslight yourself just to keep the peace. Once trust is broken by chronic lying, you face a choice. Rebuild, nearly impossible with a pathological liar, or walk away, painful but necessary. The Stoics would advise, protect your peace. The Stoic solution, setting boundaries. Now you know the signs, but knowledge without action is useless. So how do you actually protect yourself? Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. You can't change toxic people, but you can control your response to them. That's where boundaries come in. Boundaries aren't walls. They're not punishments. They're not selfish. Boundaries are standards for how you deserve to be treated. They're clarity, not cruelty. The 4-step boundary framework. Step 1. Identify the behavior. Be specific. Your toxic is vague. Better. When you interrupt me in meetings, I feel disrespected. Step 2. Communicate clearly. Use this formula. When you behavior, I feel emotion. I need specific change. Example. When you show up unannounced, I feel like my space isn't respected. I need you to call before visiting. No room for misinterpretation. Step 3. Enforce consistently. This is where most people fail. You set a boundary, then let it slide just this once. That teaches people your boundaries are negotiable. Epictetus. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Say it. Mean it. Enforce it. Step 4. Be prepared to walk away. Some people will respect your boundaries. Others will test them. Some will completely ignore them. When someone repeatedly violates your boundaries, you have your answer. They don't respect you. Seneca. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. If they won't respect your boundaries, respect yourself enough to leave. Toxic people hate boundaries because boundaries limit their access to you. They'll react with anger. You're being ridiculous. Guilt. After everything I've done for you. Manipulation. You've changed. You're not yourself anymore. Marcus Aurelius. Be like the cliff against which the waves continually break, but it stands firm and tames the fury of the water around it. Stay firm. Their reaction proves you needed the boundary. The Stoics believed in caring for yourself, so you could serve others from a place of strength, not depletion. Protect your time. You can't get it back.